Where HOBH Brandi Glanville joins Eddie and LeAnn amid Parasite ordeal. RHOBH alum, Brandi Glanville recently joined her ex-husband, Eddie Cibrian, and his wife, LeAnn Rimes amid her Parasite ordeal. This parasite has essentially ruined her life and further disfigured her face. So what was the big occasion and how did they all handle it? Keep reading for further details and a photo. Brandi Glanville joins Eddie and LeAnn amid Parasite ordeal. For a very long time, Brandi Glanville struggled with her ex-husband, Eddie Cibrian. He had been unfaithful during their marriage, and she was faced with infidelity while starring on RHOBH. She was very close with her co-star, Lisa Vanderpump, who owned some of the hottest restaurants in West Hollywood. These included Villa Blanca and SER, where Sheena Shea was employed. She happened to be one of Eddie's mistresses, so whenever the cast would attend an LVP event, Brandi and Sheena would come face to face. Eventually, they had a sit-down, but it did not ease the pain. At the same time, Eddie married his other mistress, country singer LeAnn Rimes, who he met on the set of a film. This was really hard for Brandi, and she could not handle the betrayal. She hated cheaters and what had happened to her family. Brandi believed her family had been torn apart by infidelity, and she was left to co-parent their 2 sons in an undesirable situation. Now, 13 years later, the exes have managed to be amicable and just celebrated Christmas together. Brandi Glanville shared a photo of her modern family on her Instagram. It included her 2 sons, Jake and Mason, Eddie and LeAnn, plus a bunch of relatives. Brandi also gave a special shout-out to LeAnn for helping her during her current situation. She has been dealing with an alleged parasite in her face, which has caused an immense amount of discomfort and stress, leaving her unrecognizable. Furthermore, she has spent around $70,000 to find a solution, but it has been a horrific disaster for her. Fans salute Brandi's modern family. After seeing Brandi Glanville's sweet post about her modern family and enjoying them all gathered, her fans were in full support. They saluted how they were able to come together and have a very happy holiday. Someone suggested they should have their own show after all they have overcome. That might be interesting, or maybe they could do holiday specials to inspire other modern families. Brandi Glanville, the ever-controversial alum of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, RHOBH, had always found ways to keep herself in the spotlight. But this time, it wasn't an alcohol-fueled confrontation or a snarky Twitter feud that had her name buzzing. It was her unexpected reunion with her ex-husband, Eddie Cibrian, and his wife, country singer LeAnn Rimes. The reason? A shared ordeal that no one saw coming. A mysterious parasitic infection that had swept through their lives like a plot twist straight out of a Bravo reunion special. The drama began when LeAnn posted an Instagram story from the couple's Malibu home, hinting at a health crisis. "It's been a rough few weeks," she wrote, accompanied by a photo of her and Eddie's hands intertwined. "Eddie and I are dealing with something unexpected. Keep us in your prayers." While fans speculated everything from food poisoning to a rare illness contracted during a recent tropical getaway, the truth was stranger than fiction. Brandi, never one to miss an opportunity for drama, took to her podcast, Unfiltered Reality, to break the news in her own unique way. "So here's the tea," she began, her voice dripping with equal parts exasperation and amusement. "Eddie and LeAnn have parasites." Yup, you heard that right. Freakin' parasites. And guess who got dragged into it? Yours truly. Listeners were hooked as Brandi detailed how she, too, had begun experiencing symptoms after a family dinner at Eddie and LeAnn's house. An olive branch gathering meant to foster peace for the sake of their teenage sons, Mason and Jake. "At first, I thought it was just LeAnn's cooking," Brandi quipped, never missing a chance to throw shade. But then, a week later, I'm doubled over in pain, losing 10 pounds in 3 days. And let's just say I've gotten way too familiar with my bathroom tiles. It didn't take long for the trio to connect the dots. After consulting their respective doctors, the diagnosis came in. A waterborne parasite likely contracted from an unfiltered pitcher Eddie had brought back from their vacation. The irony wasn't lost on Brandi. All this drama over unfiltered water, she laughed during her podcast. I mean, come on, my whole brand is about being unfiltered. But this is next-level ridiculous. Despite their tumultuous history, the bizarre situation seemed to bring Brandi, Eddie, and LeAnn closer together. Photos soon surfaced of the three heading into a holistic health center in Santa Monica, clad in matching sunglasses and oversized hoodies. Paparazzi snapped shots of Brandi playfully rolling her eyes, while Eddie helped LeAnn out of their SUV, the trio's newfound camaraderie on full display. You know what they say, misery loves company, Brandi later told Us Weekly. And nothing says bonding like a shared parasite cleanse. The ordeal was far from glamorous. Their treatment regimen included strict dietary restrictions, daily herbal supplements, and colonics, a topic Brandi didn't shy away from discussing. Look, if I'm going through this hell, I might as well laugh about it, she said, recounting one particularly awkward moment when she, Eddie, and LeAnn found themselves in adjacent treatment rooms. Let's just say walls are thin, and I'll never look at either of them the same way again. As the weeks went by, the trio's shared experience began to reshape their dynamic. For years, Brandi had publicly feuded with Eddie and LeAnn, airing their dirty laundry on reality TV and social media. But now there was a sense of begrudging mutual respect. We've had our battles, no doubt, Brandi admitted during an appearance on Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen. But at the end of the day, we're all just trying to survive, literally, in this case. And honestly, it's kind of nice not wanting to throw a glass of wine at them for once. Even LeAnn, known for her carefully curated social media persona, began to embrace the humor in their situation. She posted a TikTok video featuring the trio lip-syncing to the iconic line from RHOB8. "You're such a ******ing liar, Camille." The video quickly went viral, with fans praising their ability to laugh at themselves. Behind the scenes, however, the journey wasn't without its challenges. Mason and Jake, now 20 and 17 respectively, found the whole thing equal parts mortifying and amusing. Mom's oversharing again, Mason joked in a rare interview with People. But honestly, it's been kind of cool seeing them all get along, even if it took a parasite to make it happen. As the trio's health improved, they decided to channel their ordeal into something positive. In a move that shocked fans, Brandi, Eddie, and LeAnn announced a joint project, a charity initiative aimed at providing clean water to underserved communities. The campaign, aptly named Unfiltered and Pure, promised to donate a portion of proceeds from branded water bottles and merchandise to organizations combating waterborne diseases. "If we've learned anything from this experience," LeAnn said during the campaign's launch event, "it's that clean water is a privilege, not a guarantee. And if we can turn our little nightmare into something good, why not?" The event, held at a chic rooftop venue in West Hollywood, was a star-studded affair. Bravo stars mingled with country music legends, and even Lisa Vanderpump made a surprise appearance, raising a glass to the unlikely trio. Only Brandi could turn a parasite into a PR opportunity, Lisa joked, earning laughs from the crowd. For Brandi, the experience was nothing short of transformative. While she wasn't ready to give up her trademark sass or penchant for drama, she acknowledged that the ordeal had given her a new perspective. "Life's too short to hold grudges," she said during her closing remarks at the event. And sometimes it takes something as gross as a parasite to remind you what really matters. As the night ended and the trio posed for photos, it was clear that their relationship had entered a new chapter. Whether it would last remained to be seen, but for now, Brandi, Eddie, and LeAnn were united, not just by their shared ordeal, but by a newfound sense of purpose. And in true Brandi fashion, she couldn't resist one last quip as she addressed the crowd. Here's to clean water, second chances, and maybe, just maybe, staying out of the tabloids for a while. But no promises.